took my mind. Now I know you made me lose control. You took my mind. You took my mind.
And I'm back with the MLG game on Anaheim Qualifier number 3. We're in the round of 8, and we have Petraeus versus State, game 3. So the winner of this is going to advance onto the round of 4, and the map is King Sejong Station. We're on the loading screen now. I think we should see a fairly standard game from both these players, considering that their qualifier life is on the line. The loser of this will get knocked out and have to try and qualify again for pool play. And in the bottom right hand corner of King Sejong Station, we have the Yellow Zerg from New Zealand, Root Petraeus, sponsored by Twitch, TT Sports, V3 Gaming. What are you laughing at?
David's not actually solo casting. I'm here as well, but he's mostly solo casting.
For the most part, and he is on Root Gaming. And in the top left-hand corner, we have the Red Protoss from Prime Clan State. He's a very solid player. He played in Pro League a couple times in the last couple days. Or not a couple days, in the last couple rounds. He did pretty well, living in Korea, but he's in California now. And the banter is real.
The banter is real.
So far, no shenanigans, no early pulls, no proxy gates, nothing funky. Looks like both players going to their standard game. Don't want to risk anything or put it all on the third game.
What's his standard ZVP on this map? Like, what do you think Petraeus is going to be doing?
Well, I personally veto this map because I don't like it a whole lot. Whoa, but standard, like just what he's been doing the previous games. He might try Muta, but I think it's a good swarm host map, so he might try his Ling Hydra openers again, depending on how State opens, but I think a solid late game swarm host could be what we'll see. And again, hatch first every game from Petraeus, and the gate openers for State. He take double gas again this game, similar to the first game, but he's doing his interesting patterns with mining the gas again. He's taken 2 really fast, and he's only got 1 probe on 1 gas.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. When Dennis was here, he always had me put 2 on right away, and then rally the 3rd.
That is the most common.
So, I don't know, State probably has some, like, very specific, like, gas count that he wants to be at.
Yeah,
he's, like, very deliberately putting guys in gas.
The rally, yeah. He had 1, and then after the something, he put the second one, and then rallies 1 probe to the gas,
Yeah,
and then the next one out to scout, and then the next one back on gas.
Yeah, I think he'll rally this one into the gas is what he did last time. Like, he'll rally it back into
it's rallied to the gas.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, the next one from the Nexus came to the gas. Petraeus went pool before gas again, so the games are looking very similar. But with the faster second gas from State this game, I'm pretty sure we're going to see tech again, rather than the mass gateway strategy on Habitation Station.
You think he'll go Stargate again?
I'm thinking yes on this map, most likely Stargate, because the ramps are so huge to force field on this map.
Yeah.
So Mortal Sentry is not the greatest. This probe is getting caught out by Petraeus' first 2 lanes, which is nice. And he's just going to leave 1 to follow it around. Doesn't do anything funky. And again, scouts State scouts that there's no fast 3-hatch play from Petraeus, so he's looking good. Both players getting their scouting done. Petraeus has good overload positioning. One ready to go into the main and one chilling by the natural. Can see when State takes gases. And there is going to be a Stargate again this game.
Oracles or Phoenix?
I would be surprised if he goes for Oracles again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd
same.
expect Phoenix, but he could very well do Oracles. I mean, it worked the first game, and even though they were scouted and there were spores prepared, he still managed to get damage done.
Yeah, State does seem to prefer Phoenixes, though. Like, from when I've talked to him, he likes Phoenixes.
Yeah, so he might have just tried to mind game Petraeus previously when he made the Oracles. But, yeah, this looks very similar to Game 1, with extra 2 gates being added on top of the gateway. And Petraeus is going to make a similar amount of handlings, just have a bit of hope. And Forge coming down, so he's going to get upgrades, probably indicative of taking a 3rd base. And
It
Petraeus,
is Oracles.
yeah, Oracles.
Hmm.
Petraeus' 3rd base is delayed a little bit again. Not hugely, but it's comfortable to take even a 5-minute 3rd sometimes. Or a 5:30 3rd, but this 3rd came down to 6 minutes, so it's delayed again. As well as the lair being delayed. So this might be what he's comfortable with.
He's just now taking that 3rd gas.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that as well in the first game. Or that's the 2nd gas, actually, because he still hasn't got
Oh,
both
yeah,
in
he
his
didn't get the
main.
one at the main.
So, yeah, he did that on the first map as well. I don't think the Oracle was scouted. And he's only just going to get knowledge of the Stargate now.
Yeah.
So there's been no spores placed down. And he is getting a 2nd Oracle again.
Oh, he barely saw it. He almost went back too early.
But he did see it.
Yeah.
So there should be spores coming down pretty soon.
There are not yet.
Yeah, so far no spores, but nice queen positioning. He's gonna get a lot of damage done on that Oracle. And it only manages to pick off 1 drone and then gets shooed away.
And now he's got the spores coming and the 2nd Oracle's out. But
Yeah, 2 spores so far. I liked the queen positioning. It was good. And 12 drones on the way. So he's feeling comfortable to drone up. Did he see the 3rd from State go down?
he did.
Yeah, so that'd be why he pumped out so many drones.
Yeah.
And State's going into the Void Ray mix again, so I would expect to see the next 2 Stargates be dropped relatively soon. Given that that's what he seemed comfortable with, that's what he won with, so it works for him. Petraeus might look to change something up this game, maybe faster and fasters rather than the Swarm Host play. He's only getting 1 upgrade at a time here, just the range upgrade for roaches and hydras.
How important is clearing this creep when he's got like 3 queens right there? Like he just sets it back down. Is that...
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying for Petraeus. I mean, it gets pushed back somewhat, and he's only trading energy for it,
Yeah.
so it's good for State to do. And
State's Twilight Council just finished. Probably going to get Blink. No,
charge, yeah, charge for, because he's going to be Zealot heavy. Taxed for gas with the Void Ray production, but he didn't add those second 2 Stargates yet. They might come down a bit later, but given that there's no Robo yet, I still think that there's going to be extra Stargates coming down. And if you look at State's Nat, oh, never mind. He had some probes stuck on the rally, blocked by the stock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's another Stargate. Probably a 2nd one going to go down after that. Grabbing his extra gases, and Petraeus is looking to do the same Roach Hydra push, I think. I don't know why he's committing heavily to Roaches. Personally, I think it's better to just Hydras and Lings. And then maybe if you feel like you can kill them, you can push out some Roaches. But we'll see. There's not a lot here for State, and he's pushing out.
Is he just going to snipe his base and back?
I think that's what he's looking to do, but I don't think he shouldn't have been able to do it with the amount of units Petraeus had, but he was slightly out of position. He could pick off this Mothership Core for free here. Did he get Hydra speed? Oh, barely saves the Mothership Core with a nice time warp.
He does not have Hydra speed.
Yeah, if he had Hydra speed,
He has range, but
he
not
would have
speed.
definitely been able to pick that off. And I prefer Hydra speed if you're going to do a push like this. Hydra range seems more indicative of being defensive.
That makes sense.
And he did grab a Spire. behind this, so he's not going to look for the same way of countering it that he did the first game with the Swarm Host play.
Hydra Speed just started. You think he just realized that he had forgotten it?
I
or
think
he
it was a
meant to delay
conscious
it?
decision,
Okay.
and he's looking pretty good here. Now that he's got here and he has the range, I mean, the only issue would be if he's going to have to retreat.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for him. But a good positioning from here. Nice force field for State. He's got right on top of these Hydras. This actually looks really good for Petraeus. This fight, he cleaned up the Void Rays. There's no Void Rays left. So there's no real damage output from State. Now he's chrono boosting the gateways. He's in a lot of trouble. He's only making one Void Ray as well, and he's got the resources to make more.
Yeah, he only has 7 gates as well.
Yeah, he's really, like, oh, he needed a critical amount of Void Rays, but Petraeus was able to get in there, clear the, he reset the Void Ray count, essentially.
He just killed the last Hydra. There's nothing left to kill this Void Ray.
But the
no,
problem
there's
is
one
there's
more.
only 2 Void Rays now, so. Oh, he's warping in Sentry, so he's gonna try and maybe force field off. Oh, I feel like Petraeus should have committed to that third.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems
like-
like not killing a third is a pretty big,
But
pretty big
he's
deal.
got a lot of reinforcements coming across the map
Yeah.
here. Like,
He's bringing
pulled the queens
too,
as well.
to kill the Void Rays.
States realize that he's in a tough spot and he's throwing down the Dark Shrine, but there's no
It's
way.
too late.
Yeah, there's no way State holds this. Maybe with miracle force fields, but there's so much here for Petraeus. So many Hydras.
That
he's
is a
got.
lot of sentries, but
But the Hydras have the
Yeah.
range, so
yeah.
I mean, it looks like Petraeus is going to take this game. He's got transfuses even if he needs. GG, Petraeus takes the series 2-1, advancing to the round of 4 and knocking State out.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
In 3 minutes with
3 minutes.
Cats vs. Aigas.
Cats vs. Aigas.
With Petraeus casting for you guys, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm going to go get him.